This is your official Smoker Mokorama spoiler warning. If you have not watched Smoke and you want to know, and you don't want to know what happens in Smoke, the Apple TV series, well, we're spoiling episode 7 of Smoke in this episode of Smoker Mokorama. You have been spoiler warned.
Peace. I hate the word.
Hello and welcome to Mish and Zach Podcast, or Smoker Mokorama, if you will. How do you do? How do you do? My name is Mish. You might recognise me from, I don't know.
Something smoke related. What's your favourite smoked food?
Food smoked.
Oh, you're a vegetarian.
I'm a vegetarian.
So what's your favourite?
I love a bonfire.
Yeah.
A legal one. I mean, like a legal one. I love the city girl in me just laps up that country moment.
Come to the bonfire.
Yeah, you had a sick one for your 21st.
Well, that wasn't a bonfire, was it?
What was it?
Just a big fire.
I like a big fire.
Bonfire, my understanding of a bonfire is like at the showgrounds and it's big.
Oh, no, just a little fire in a backyard with some friends.
Love a fire. Maybe that's a bonfire. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm joined by Zach, who you might know from.
I'm tossing up between marshmallows and damper.
Ooh, marshmallows are easier to get right.
Yeah, but I think a good damper, you know, when you wrap it around the stick, toast it up, put some butter and jam in there, got to go with damper.
How good's
for our
damper?
International listeners, damper's a kind of Australian bread.
It's literally just flour and water,
bread.
and then you mould it around dirty sticks, and we'll eat it.
Yeah,
we'll eat it.
Same as where you would cook a marshmallow on a stick. You cook bread on a stick, and then you put butter and jam on the inside, the hole that's left. Yum, yum, yum,
and it
yum,
goes
yum.
like very like black and carbony.
Crunchy.
And then a bit dirty from the stick. And
you just pick a clean stick.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that sometimes, like I'll eat it. I'm just saying it is a time in our lives where we'll eat some dirt.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, most of human history, people ate dirt, didn't they?
Yeah, I ain't fucking afraid.
Isn't it funny? I sometimes think about the fact that the idea of inside and outside was created by humans and didn't really exist for most of human history. I mean, there were caves, but the idea of inside and outside and the idea of like, oh, that bug doesn't belong inside. Well, we created inside in the last few hundred years.
Yeah.
We said, there's going to be a thing and it's going to be called inside.
Yeah. And the things that were dictated to be allowed inside and things that weren't.
We shall be inside.
Yeah.
Some of our pets shall be inside. Yeah. No bugs inside.
No bugs.
No, but, you know, and we change what's allowed inside and outside. Yeah. Fun fact.
Very fun.
I get the importance of, don't come at me in the comments being like, it's shelter. I get it. It's important that we made inside.
Yeah, of course. It's a very good thing that we did.
Inside.
We're not like the wheel. The wheel was an excellent invention by people.
Wheel was a good invention. Clothes.
Yeah,
Great
clothes.
invention.
Shoes specifically. Like, what a wonderful thing that we came up with to not hurt our toots.
Isn't it funny how much people are like, there's this big thing that people love to do now, all for it, but like people love to be like, you know, we used to eat like this, so I'm going to eat like that, or we used to not have shoes and we did. So yeah, we used to die when we were 2.
Yeah.
From being eaten by a mammoth.
Yeah. Well, oh God, no, we don't have to cut this, it's fine. It's when people are like when the argument against vaccine is we never needed them before. It's like, that's because people died. Like, yeah, okay, we didn't have them before, but people died at 28 years old of polio.
Kids.
Chilled little babies died is why.
God, I hope we don't lose the anti-vaxxers. God, sorry. Hey, look, if you're an anti-vaxxer, you know, good for you. Whatever.
Yeah. How are your Hessian pants, cunt? Nice dream catcher, motherfucker. Let's keep
going. Yes, I am a bit fat. You got me. Wow.
Yeah.
You got me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
You really exposed me there.
Oh, I guess so. Wowee. All right. So Welcome to week 3 of Smoke a Mocha-rama. We're still watching Smoke, lol. If you're just joining us, Smoke is an Apple TV Plus series that is currently coming out that our favourite character actor John Leguizamo is in. It also stars the hot little dude from Kingsman, Journey Smollett from every TV show ever, the guy from Little Miss Sunshine, and of course, Johnny Legs. Today we watched episode 7 of season 1 of Smoke. In this episode, they're still trying to get Kingsman, who's still like trying to pretend other people are doing it.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe.
They're still trying to get him. I fucked up with the end of that. I thought it'd be funnier than it was. Still trying to get him. They ask a literary publisher because he's famous now. So he caught the fire lighter, got his stiffy. Now he's famous because he caught a fire lighter. And then because of that, a literary agent was like, hey, did we reject that guy? Let's get his book. And then the cops are like, or the goodies are like, hey, we need to catch him using a wire. So they pretend to have a deal with him. And there's a scene about that. And then there's another scene where he interviews the other firelighter guy. Plus there's some stuff about the girl's mum.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's still going.
Yeah, so a big revelation in this one was that Journey Smollett's mum locked her in a cupboard while the room was on fire.
Unless that was in the first 4 episodes.
I don't think it was. It seemed like a very kind of significant flashback.
Oh, I thought it was like just in case you missed it.
Oh, well, we only just found out because spoiler, we didn't watch the first 4 episodes yet.
Have you watched them yet?
No, I have not. I have not had time to wipe
fair.
my ass. I have had time to wipe my ass.
I was wondering why it stunk like shit in here.
Don't you mean I smell fine? I'm well bathed. No, I have wiped my ass. I just haven't had time to watch anything.
Mish, you've always wiped your ass. I don't want anyone.
People are going to come at me and be like, "Ew, yuck."
Mish is always
pooey bum bums.
I got to tell you, every time I've seen Mish do a poo, she always wipes her ass.
It's fucking true.
It's true.
Front to back. I ain't fucking around. Yeah. So her mum locked her in a cupboard. So that was pretty full on. And what I find interesting, very full on. So her mum locked her in a cupboard while the room was on fire, and then she decided to become a detective that catches arsonists, which is
I see how that.
I see how that could work. Yeah. I'd love to focus in on my girl, Anna Chomsky,
who's in Veep.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen Veep. This is the first time I've seen Anna Chomsky since a movie called Gold Diggers, the Mystery of Bear Mountain. Have you heard of it?
The name is...
Oh, my God. I want to talk about this film.
Okay.
So this was a movie. You know those films that you watched heaps as a kid that it seems like no one else watched?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this was one of mine, right? I have 2. There's Grim Tales with Rick Mayall. It was like a series that was on telly, 15-minute episodes.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. But the best thing I've ever seen.
Is roughly familiar.
Gold Diggers.
What's it called?
Gold Diggers was the name. The History or the Mystery of Bear Mountain.
Okay.
Now, it stars Christina Ricci.
I've definitely seen that.
Probably around like 15 years old.
Yeah.
And she moves from the city with her mum to a little mountain town, right? And she's like, ugh, yuck, I hate the mountain town. But then while she's like exploring or whatever, she bumps into Anna Chomsky, my girl. She bumps into my girl, right? Vader from my girl. She bumps into Vader from my girl, who's like the tomboy of like of the town. She's trouble. She's always getting herself into lots of trouble. But Christina Ricci fucking loves Vader. Like, it's just like, oh, nah, you're sick. And they become really good friends. And Vader from my girl says, I'm going to go and get the gold from Bear Mountain. There's this story of this woman named Molly Morgan, and she hid gold in this mountain.
So can I just tell you what's crazy right now? As you describe this movie, I am like, in my gut, so sure I've seen it. But because every moment you describe, a picture is being painted in my head of the film, right? But I've seen My Girl. I've seen City Slickers. I've seen City Slickers 2. I've seen, what's the Ricci one where
Casper.
where she plays the little version of Rosie O'Donnell or something
Now
like
and
that.
Then.
Now and Then. I've seen Now and Then. I've seen Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Right? I'm really very confident that I've seen the movie you're describing, but as you describe it,
Yeah.
I could just be taking pieces of all these other movies
100%,
and
mate.
building it in my brain.
Yes, mate. Well, absolutely.
Because everything I've just listed, I could build this movie in my brain
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
those components, yeah?
Yeah, and basically they like money, like absolute nail on the head.
I've seen every Disney movie about a girl who moves to and then she's like, I hate this new place.
Yeah.
But I swear to God, I've seen this film.
Yeah, no, I'll show you a picture and you might like.
I hate this
spark
new
something.
place.
I haven't seen it since I was like 10, 11, 12
How do
or
you
something.
remember it so well?
Because I loved it. Because
You watched it a lot?
I watched it a lot. It was a movie that I used to rent from the library. So the library had a wall of VHS tapes
I love this.
and DVDs. And it was one of the movies I used to rent from the library when I was like 10.
Oh, I remember. I think my sister loved this movie.
And like from memory, it was quite good. Also, like quite gay. Like a real, like one of those like,
Yeah.
what a fucking sick gay story between these two women.
Friends.
Yeah, it's like, well, they're going to grow up and fall in love. And what
Or
a
they're
beautiful
going to grow up, be with someone else and remember the first love they had.
was with each other. And it's like it's like a really lovely kids film. And I'd like to watch it again when I'm in a kids film kind of mood.
What's it? I'm going to look up and I'm going to see, as I look it up, I'm going to see if I remember the videotape cover.
It's called, oh, you will. It's called Gold Diggers, The Mystery of Bear Mountain.
Gold Diggers, The Secret.
The Secret of Bear Mountain.
I swear to fucking God, I know this movie.
Wait, we'll go to an ad. After the break, we'll find out whether Zach can recognize it. Welcome back.
Hi, welcome back.
Zach's just looked up a movie called Gold Diggers, The Secret of Bear Mountain.
So I'm looking at the poster and it's Anna Chumley, Christina Ricci above the title and then underneath they're like looking for it. But again, this is that one with like this cover.
That's the cover, yeah.
Right? This cover looks like every fucking
fucking
movie like
movie.
this. That
Yeah.
floating head.
Yep.
But I think I just have this kind of vibe that I think I had. When did it come out?
No, it would be like mid-90s.
Yeah, like I think I
When did it
maybe
come out?
had a little crush on both of them.
Oh, of course you did, yeah. I could imagine, actually, a Christina Ricci crush from you for sure when you were younger. Am I right?
Yeah, I think I was probably more of an Anna Chumsky kind of guy.
Yeah, like honestly, I just went into Letterboxd with the Gold Diggers, The Secret of Bear Mountain. The first review, the most liked review is 4 stars, and it says so wholesome and gay. There you go.
Oh man, yeah, I think I saw this movie.
Yeah. Anyway, Anna, that's the last time I saw Anna Chumsky. I'm so
She's
sorry.
great
I'm
in
butchering her
Veep.
name. Yeah, is she?
Yeah, really good in Veep. I watched
What an
Veep.
icon. I often... sorry, go on.
No, sorry.
No,
go.
I just completely bulldozed you.
No! I watch Veep every time I fly. Every time I'm on an international flight, Veep is on it, and I watch Veep then. And never watched it all the way through. I've just watched chunks of it, depending on what's available on the flight. Wow, that was really worth me fighting for that spot to say it.
Imagine walking on Earth, knowing you were Vader from My Girl. Like, that's iconic. I think that a lot about Alicia Silverstone. Like,
She didn't play Vader.
no,
in My
I'm
Girl.
talking about she was in Clueless.
Yeah, but yeah, absolutely. So wouldn't she be walking around thinking about the
Yes,
fact that she
I
was
meant
in Clueless?
it was a comparison.
Yeah, but so she would never go, wow, I played Vader in My Girl. If anything, she would walk around going, I was in Clueless. I played Cher in Clueless.
That's what I meant. You're right. You really got me there, Zach.
What do you mean? What are you trying to say right there?
I'm saying I think Alicia Silverstone is iconic because she played Cher in Clueless.
Yes. So you think that...
It has nothing to do with Vader from My Girl.
Then why are we talking about Vader from
I'm talking
My
about
Girl?
iconic women.
And how they all think they played Vader in My Girl?
No, I'm talking about iconic women and how they played iconic characters in their respective films.
But for some reason, at some point in their lives, they mistake that iconic role with Vader from My Girl.
No, you misunderstand me.
Okay.
The thought of Vader from My Girl sparked a thought about another iconic woman from a different iconic film that has nothing to do with Vader.
Did Vader from My Girl play an iconic part?
No, Vader was from My Girl is an iconic character played by an iconic woman. I'm saying another iconic woman who played another iconic character from a different film
Yeah.
is Alicia Silverstone.
And they're all thinking about the iconic role that they played.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, how cool to be that iconic role.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think Alicia Silverstone, who I think is fucking living her best life, unless I'm completely wrong, but I think that she's eaten a lot of vegan food and hanging out with her kids and just being like, hey, I was Cher and Clueless.
Yeah, it would be cool. I think about that a lot. I've said this on the podcast before, but I think a lot about like one-hit wonders, how people are really mean to one-hit wonders. And I'm just like, man, if I fucking wrote Who Let the Dogs Out, that's sick.
Yeah.
Like, this is the thing I keep coming back to is like they're like, oh, they're a one-hit wonder. And it's like, yeah, but you're a no-hit wonder.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, Lou Bega, what happened to him? Probably just living a very iconic life. I was Mambo number 5. I still make money from it.
Yeah. What happened to Lou Bega? He only ever made Mambo number 5.
Yeah, he didn't have to keep
Tell you
working.
what he did? I'll tell you what he did. He made Mambo number 5.
Yeah, that's what he did. That's all he had to do.
Yeah. Whatever happened to Lou Bega? Well, you know Lou Bega. That's pretty cool.
Actually, what did happen to Lou Bega?
What is Lou Bega up to?
Oh, look, do you want to say some stuff about smoke?
There's smoke in it. There's lots of smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
They try to get him with a book deal. And Anna Chomsky plays the assistant. And then they try to get him with the book deal, but then the book author at one point goes on a feminist screed, and that stops him from revealing his truth, because they're like sitting there doing a book meeting, and he thinks he's going to sell the book, and they're like, how much is true? How much is false? And he's like giving away more and more, and then Anna Chomsky's like, why does he do it? And he's like, oh, it's because he doesn't deserve, he doesn't get what he deserves. And then the real lady that they've asked to trick him, you know what, that lady, what's her? She's like the real book literary agent. She then goes, yeah, you got everything. You're a white guy. You got everything. And they're like, God damn it, you've ruined the flow. And it's like, why would she say that? Because even if I agree with her. When he was saying that stuff, right, because he's the guy that lights the fires, and they're saying, why does the guy light the fires? The other guy, to try to get a motive from him. And he's like, it's because he never gets anything, and he never gets anything at all. I'm thinking to myself, wow, that's a bit rich, coming from you. You're a handsome dude. You look like Taron Egerton. You probably get quite a lot. It's a bit rich that you think that. But if I had a wire on me and I was sitting across from a psychopath, no matter how impassioned I was about that notion, I would go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I do that in an Uber all the time. There's no direct threat to my physical safety, and I'll go, oh, yeah, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, 100%.
If I was sitting across from an arsonist,
yeah.
Now, maybe that's on me. Maybe that's on me not being a braver, stronger person, but I would just go, oh, well, yeah, you don't say that.
Without a doubt, yeah.
You don't say that.
Yeah,
wow.
survival mode, full survival mode.
This lady who is very afraid of the man we've established goes,
you've ruined everything.
Wait a second, it's hard for me too. I agree, lady. It sounds very challenging for you. But I don't think I think you would go, oh, wow, is it?
My are we at final thoughts?
Oh, well, yeah, if your final thoughts take 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, so we've got a bit of time. Let's talk about Taron Egerton for a bit. Taron Egerton, to me, maybe it's just because I'm old now. Something happened to me.
Don't be mean to Taron Egerton.
No, I'm not being mean to Taron Egerton. This isn't mean at all.
Okay.
At all. Let me finish my thought.
Okay.
Something happened around about the time that I mentioned Austin Butler a bit in this, but when Austin Butler started to kind of reach fameland, right? It's one of the moments where I realized I'm old, because to me he looks young.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I was like, oh, he's a hottie. Like, I can recognize that he's an attractive dude, but I'm old compared to Austin Butler, and it's just not my vibe, right?
You don't think you could be you don't think you could see yourself wearing this is how I see you seducing Austin Butler, all right? Paint a picture.
Me seducing Austin Butler.
All right, yeah. So you're in a suburban
He's
backyard.
also only 3 years younger than me.
Okay, mate. Forget that layer. That's just a check yourself moment.
Yeah.
Right? What is he, 32, 33?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so it's, okay. I think you need to just, but now I'm going to paint a picture, right?
Yeah.
You're in your, you're in your backyard and it's like it's an idealized version of a suburban backyard. It's a one-story suburban house, but like 1950s idealized, but it's shot in the 90s. The saturation is way up. The grass is green. The sky is blue. You've got a pool.
Ooh.
And you have
Pergola?
Pergola, sure. You're sitting. You've got like a sun lounge, and you're wearing like you're sunning yourself, but you're wearing like a full kind of dress, but it's very like got flowers. It's very mid-century,
Okay.
kitschy.
Yeah, like
maybe
a
not
caftan.
a dress, like a caftan.
Okay.
Yeah, you're wearing a caftan.
Yeah. A Camilla
A
caftan.
great big hat. You've just had your perm done.
Yeah.
And you're
Sunnies?
smoking sunglasses, and you're smoking and you're drinking. You're drinking like something. I'm thinking in the realm of like
Mimosa?
what's mimosa again?
Orange juice champagne?
No, I'm thinking more like tiki. Like you've got like maybe there's
okay.
a bit of coconut because it's
Like a
it's
pina
the summer,
colada.
like a pina colada. All right, and you're drinking, and then Austin Butler comes around.
So far, I'm happy. Yes.
Yeah, you're drinking, and Austin Butler comes around, and you go, "Oh, I didn't expect to see you here." And then
What's he wearing?
He is wearing a sleeveless vest because he's
Yeah.
Austin Butler.
He's not Austin Butler.
He's and he's a mechanic.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
a
okay.
mechanic, he's a mechanic.
Yep.
But you've known him for a long time, and he comes.
And he's got his jumpsuit on, but the top half is hanging at his waist.
Yes, and he's wearing a singlet.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah, nice.
Austin Butler, how's it? Hey, how you going? I'm Austin Butler. And you're
Yep.
like, oh, hello. You're like, oh, I didn't expect to see you here. And he's like, what are you talking about? You said your car wasn't working or something. And you said, yeah, but you don't do house visits. And he's like, oh, guilty. And then, I don't know, you fuck him in the pool. I don't know.
Yeah, that's mad.
That's how I see the,
Okay, yeah, that's sick.
yeah.
What's your point?
I was trying to paint an image of a cougar, but in that 90s,
Yeah.
50s way.
But the part that doesn't make it realistic is that he's only 2.5, 3 years younger than me.
Yeah, no, that doesn't. Well, it does check out. It does check out because in my mind, this is a 90s movie with a 50s vibe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And in that scenario, yes, a 35-year-old woman seducing a 32-year-old
just
man
say as well,
would be pitched as a cougar.
I'm not trying necessarily.
That's. I'm not saying that I think that.
No,
I'm saying
that's
what
no, but
happened.
it's 100%. You're on the
Yeah.
money there. I think we've talked about it on the pod before, but they released a stat of like the age difference between men and women in movies when they're playing romantic.
Yeah.
And it's something like 12 years is the average age in a Hollywood film.
Well, but you know that thing about Bond where like people were going after when Bella. Oh, what's her name? The Italian actress. Oh, I've always forget her
Isabella
name.
Rossellini.
No. I'll be annoyed that I forgot her name. Beautiful Italian actress. She was a Bond girl, and she was the same age, maybe a tiny bit younger than Daniel Craig. And they're like, "How do you feel seducing an older woman?" He's like, "She's the first age-appropriate actress
That I've ever worked with. What the fuck?
Anyway, go on.
I've lost my train of thought.
You were going to say something about seducing.
Oh yeah, how
Austin
fucking
Butler.
like I would, and I'm not just saying this to promote my.
I would.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'm not just saying this because like, yeah, I'd love the work cast me in a film, but I'd watch that movie if someone like me, was cast as hot cougar by the pool, seducing Austin Butler, and it works, and he's fucking into it. That's sick. I think there's heaps of people that would love to see that. Yeah. Put Anna de Armas there, sure. She's a hottie. Put Sydney Sweeney, another little hottie, right? Sure. But put me in there too. I always think that. I know, yeah. And I've 100% said this on the pod before as well. But I really think that if Australia ever brings back The Bachelor, because it's been cancelled now, bring back The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, chuck one or two of me in there, like a me type. And I don't just mean like she's carrying about 5 kilos too much. No, put a fucking blimp in. No, put someone in there that's just like, hey, like normal. Like, and I don't mean normal like these women aren't normal. They are normal. Of course they are, and they're beautiful. But I would love to see.
Yeah. Why
I
not?
would where it's not the point of the movie isn't that genuine. Now I'm just going fucking off on one where the point of the movie isn't that this average / overweight / nobody woman manages to get the hot guy. It just is that she fucked that man.
I agree.
Because in life...
Can I just say, I agree with everything you're saying. Don't hedge it on the movie I just pitched. Because the movie I just pitched is trenched in so many problematic tropes. Now, I'm all for the movie I just pitched. You and I would love that movie and we should make it. But I don't think it's part of the revolution you're describing.
But I don't think... I understand that it's like you want to see two beautiful people doing beautiful, sexy things. And I do get it because I like to watch beautiful
I just want to see
people.
everything.
But honestly, like where it's not this, like I think people would want to see it. I do think that like where it's just like that this is what it is. Of course I've forgotten the movie, but there's a movie where Liam Neeson and Viola Davis are married in the film, right? And there's some sort of press junket where they asked about like the representing interracial marriage. And I believe it was Viola Davis, but it could have been Liam Neeson that said, this isn't about interracial. They just happen to be married. And the fact that outside of this film, so many questions are about how great that it's like, he wasn't with her because she was a black woman and they were together despite all of the, like, whatever. They're just two people that fell in love and got married like it happens in the world. I will say this. When I was I fucked a lot of good-looking dudes. Yeah. And I'm not, wow, now I'm really going off on one. I kind of forgot we were recording a pod just then.
No.
But no, I won't, like, let's, like, honestly, there's a lot.
Great. Great.
There's a big trend online on TikTok, especially coming through in the last few years where that 90s waif kind of thing is happening. Skinny talk, they're calling it, where it's really down on plus-size women. A lot of gym.
TikTok, man.
No, I don't, but I'm too old to give a fuck, honestly. Like, sometimes it hurts, sometimes like that weird.
No, but also it gets in your brain. I got to get off Instagram for the same reason.
But there's
not for that, but other shit.
There's all these gym bros that come out and they're like, yuck, disgusting. To be fat is like the most disgusting. You're lazy. You're a piece of shit. You're going to have an early death. You fucking don't give a shit. You treat yourself like a trash can. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And it's like, cool, great. When I was dating and I was on apps or whatever, there were plenty of gym bros that were so into me physically. And it's like, if it's not you, it is your friends. Like, just like whatever little circle, when you're all hanging out, all 20 of you, and you're all hanging out and just being like, like three or four would not only fuck me, but want to. And you're a fucking idiot if you think that that's not reality. The reality is that someone like Austin, that looks like Austin Butler, probably not him specifically, but someone who looks like Austin Butler would not only fuck someone who looks like me, but wants to. Yeah. And I say that I'm saying that to me at 24.
No, it's good to hear.
Honest to God.
Like, I mean, God knows, I think everyone needs to hear that. Everyone needs to just know that, I think as you get older, you learn that you are someone's type. You are someone's type, and you don't have to question it too much or interrogate it too much or just because, and it's this, I think there's a layer as well of like, just because maybe you're not your own type, maybe if you look at yourself and you don't look the way you want to look, that doesn't mean that you don't look the way someone else wants you to look.
Yeah, exactly.
And just sort of roll with it and don't overthink it and get off TikTok. Because I don't get those gym bros. This is the problem with algorithms, man. They just fucking get in your head. No, but
we get them in the... At the end of the day, I just think that... And that's a little rant that I've gone on about my true feelings now that I'm in my mid-30s. I'm still there.
Can I say something? Can I say one thing to this? Which is, this isn't an invitation for DMs.
No. Oh, no,
I'm just
no.
getting ahead of that because I know that also whenever you do stuff like this, that people are like, well, I'll tell Mish that I agree.
And even though I just said like Austin Butler, I was like, oh, whoa, I'm older. Saying if he wants to message me, he can. Like if you're watching this, Austin, and you're just like, whoa, I've always wanted a bitch like her.
I love this idea of this beautiful spiel, this beautiful thing, this beautiful story about like you say Austin Butler looks a little young. You then realize he's only 2 years younger. I then pitch a cougar story, a 90s style cougar story. You then go on a thing about a really beautiful thing about how someone love and attraction more than love. And then it just ends on, I want to fuck Austin Butler. All right, I wanted to fuck him ever since I saw him in that bike movie. I like that he doesn't have sleeves. I like that he pitches his voice too low. I want Austin Butler.
All I'm saying is that there is a reality where a man where Austin Butler or a man like Austin Butler not only would but wants to, and I'm saying that to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I would really and fucking the other way around as well. I think it happens more often the other way around. Happens so much more often. Men don't need that kind of confidence.
No,
right
they
now.
do, Mish. They do.
Okay. Well, yeah, it happens.
There are men listening to this that need to hear that as well.
It happens the other way around as well. I'm just saying that.
I would say, can I just add one thing? It's not a one way around, the other way around. It's not. I think everyone feels shit about how they look. Everyone. Right? And I know that it's harder on certain groups of people, but I think what you're saying is universal.
Yeah.
Which is just, you feel however you want to feel about yourself. Look however you want to look. Do whatever you want to do to look however you want to look. But in the meantime, don't think that everyone else feels the same way as you do.
100%.
That's where I would back you and say everyone feels that. And that's a message that a lot of young people might want to hear.
Yeah, that's just something that I wish someone had said to me when I was 24.
Unfortunately, we have no listeners or viewers.
Yeah, true.
Because we promise we're going to talk about smoke and then we talk about fucking Austin Butler for 4 hours.
What do you give Smoke episode 7 out of 5 Legwas Stamos?
3.5.
Okay, yeah, same. Actually, same. It's gone down a bit for me.
Also,
I will say this. Tom is not here in this episode. He's outside because he's like in the studio somewhere because he's not feeling great. But I would like to say on Tom's behalf, he has watched all of Smoke.
He's caught up on Smoke for us.
He's caught up on Smoke. So whether this is a leg was a no please or a leg was a no or leg was a more please, it's actually a more please from him because he is going to watch.
We'll hear all about Tom's thoughts on Smoke on next week's episode of Smoker Mokorama. The Mish and Zach Podcast is recorded on the lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. We believe that our collective culture will never reach its full potential until we embrace the history and the truth of the oldest cultures of this land.